Well, nice to meet you, Joshua. This is Dario Perez from Spain, and well,
nice to meet you.
Thank you. I would like you to tell me in short, how was your amateur career?
My amateur career, I had about 85 fights as an amateur. I didn't win any U.S. tournaments, in the nationals, but I did travel, international one time, and I won the gold medal over there in Poland, and I won the outstanding boxer over there as well, and I did win the ringside tournament 2 times, but I mean that's about it. I did get a lot of experience in amateurs, even though I only had 85 amateur fights.
Mm-hmm. And the step into professional boxing, is it as difficult as it seems from outside? Because watching the Olympics, for example, it looks like 2 different sports.
Yeah, I would say it was a little bit difficult for me, at least. I had to learn how to sit on my punches a little bit more, how to throw my power shots better. And yeah, I mean, little by little, it was tough, but I got the hang of it pretty quick. Once I started learning.
Mm-hmm. You begin your professional career and you go 13-0, and then you face Lucas Fernandez. Yes, you are winning the bout more. Yes, I think comfortably, because you had a knockdown. He was knocked down, and what's happened? Because it seems strange that you are dominating the fight. But finally, it was a good learning for you. What happened, or
yeah. Like you said, I was winning the fight. I was dominating, and I believe it was the 9th round where he caught me with a good punch, and I had stumbled back for a little bit, and then I just seen the ref jump in, and I mean that was it. He made the call, and I mean that's all that I remember. I remember from that.
Mm-hmm. Do you learn more from this episode than from winning 5 or 10 bouts?
I would say yes. I did learn a lot from that fight, and it did teach me a lot of things. And even with that fight and the other fights that I had after that, they all taught me a lot of experience. So I'm grateful to have had those, that fight and, all my other tough bouts as well. They helped me grow.
Mm-hmm. And then you have a trilogy with Oscar Negrete. It's strange. I mean, there have been a lot of trilogies in boxing history, but you have had now 2 trilogies with the 3 bouts in a row. It's peculiar. With Oscar Negrete, you have a draw, win, and a draw. What can you tell us about this? Because maybe it's an advantage over Moloney, because you have the experience of a previous trilogy.
Yeah, all those 3 fights with Oscar Negrete, they made me stronger. They made me more wise as a fighter, more patient. I feel like they boosted my in boxing a lot as well, and just very tough fights. Negrete, he was a fighter that didn't stop coming, and put pressure all 30 rounds that we fought. He doesn't back down. So all those 3 fights, they helped me grow as a fighter, and they helped me become the champion that I am today.
Mm-hmm. And now you are in the middle, more advanced of another trilogy against Andrew Moloney, and the first bout, you start more or less average, let's say, and you go stronger as the bout advances. You finish in style with a knockdown, and you can go with the win. What can you tell us in a few words about this bout?
Yeah, that fight, I was very prepared. I felt strong going into the fight. I was confident, and going in, I always start slow as a fighter. So I like to watch to see what my opponent is doing in the first couple of rounds, and then little by little I'll start seeing my openings and start picking up the pace while I can. And then that's what I did with Andrew Moloney. After I felt like he didn't, after I felt his punches, I was testing the waters out, seeing what he had. After that, I started picking it up little by little because I knew that he had nothing for me. So that's when I started, taking control of the fight.
Mm-hmm. And now you have you had the immediate the rematch, the immediate rematch. It was the controversy we all know with the instant replay, all of them watching the video. Let's see if it was a headbutt, if it was a punch. In my opinion, and you let me say it, I didn't see the headbutt. I thought it was a punch. How did you leave this controversy from inside? Were you expecting this final this ending, or you were thinking, I hope they don't see any punch or whatever? What was your sensation?
Well, I was just worried about my eye. My eye was shut. I couldn't see out of it. So it was a headbutt that caused it in the first round. And then after that, when he started hitting me with the jabs, my eye just started getting, more swelled up. But I mean, it's part of boxing. What happens. And, I was just, when they were waiting for the call, I was ready to get out of the ring because they were taking, really long with the decision. So, I mean, in my head, I was thinking, sorry.
Yeah.
In my head, I was just thinking, I just want to, get out of here already, make the call. It is what it is. Let the call be what it is, and move on with it. But I mean, it was ruled a no contest, and now we're gonna handle business with this third fight.
Mm-hmm. You were more worried about your eye than about the decision, and obviously the last guilt. Person or the last guilty of this, it was you. It was up to the judges, the referees, or whatever they said. You couldn't do anything about this, or Andrew Moloney couldn't do anything. Yes. And what is your training camp? How is your training camp going for this third bout? You are 5 or 6 days from it, and I interviewed Andrew Moloney yesterday, and he told me that this is the most important fight on the day of his life. Is it yours?
Mm-hmm. I would say it is. Winning this fight, will open big doors for me. Even though I'm world champion right now, I still need to prove more that I belong up there with the top fighters like Chocolatito and Estrada. So of course, this is a very important fight to me, and that's why I trained hard in camp. I had about a 12-week camp, once the camp ends. So, I mean, I'm very well prepared. I know, like you said, how important this fight is to me, and I need this win to get bigger fights.
Mm-hmm. I was going to ask you about your potential future rivals if you could win this fight on Saturday. Do you prefer Chocolatito, Estrada, Cuadras, or Rumbisai? There are a lot of names in the division, in the Superfly. Yeah. Do you have any preference?
I would love to fight, Chocolatito or Guy Estrada. I feel like those are two big fights for me. And if not, then I want to unify with Ancajas and Ioka. One of those guys. I feel like all of those would be very great fights, and I see myself coming out on top in all those fights.
Mm-hmm. And finally, a quick 2 questions. What is your style fighting? Because many people in Spain haven't what you fight, and they can buy the pay-per-view for Saturday. What can we expect from you?
You can expect an explosive fight from me, like always, exciting fight. I would describe my style as a boxer puncher. That's what I've been told in the past, But I mean, I feel like I have, any kind of style. I could, I could box, I could fight on the inside, I could counter punch, I could do it all. So, I mean, just make sure that everybody tunes in and, watch a great night of fighting.
Mm-hmm. And the last one, I don't know if you have any connections with Spain or you have been here. Can you dedicate your last words to the Spanish fans and to make them even eager to watch you on Saturday?
Shout out to all my fans in Spain. Thank you for the support. Make sure you tune in to watch a great night of boxing on Saturday night. And, thank you for the support. You have a good one. Any words in Spain? In Spanish? Sorry. Gracias por el apoyo de Spain y vamos con todo. Ahí está, muy bien, Joshua. Well, thank you very much for your time. Thank you for to your managers, and good luck for Saturday. We will be watching you. Sure, thank you, and thank you for your time as well. You have a good one. Bye bye, Joshua. Bye.